Friday, January 19th, 12:55 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. I'd like to thank Ken for sharing this story with me from strangesounds.org. Link is below in the description box. Mysterious burning crater baffles officials in Mexico. Another huge meteorite impact site, local residents say. Here's the thing. I did a video earlier today about the potential for Earth being in a possible debris field of small asteroids / meteors. They don't become meteorites until they enter the atmosphere and break apart. But it does look like we are, and that's not uncommon. There's millions and millions of asteroids of all different shapes and sizes out there. It's a wonder that this doesn't happen more often. But is this an actual impact crater from a meteor? I don't know. Officials have no explanation for this weird phenomenon. It was noticed by drivers using a highway in this part of Mexico. I'll show you. Right here. And here's the thing. If this were a meteor, it would have made a spectacular entrance into the atmosphere. All of these people over here in Mexico City, like there's 7 or 8 million people, which is less than 300 miles away from this area, they would have seen this. There would have been many, many reports coming from this area. And there also would have been activity on local seismographs in this area here that would have created definite signatures on seismographs. It happened right out in here. Not exactly sure of the road. I couldn't find it. All I know is the article reads the highway was 1.3 kilometers west of San Rafael. So it would be out in here. And not only that, all of these residents would have witnessed a flash in the sky, possibly heard sonics and all of that. So as of right now, there are no reports at the American Meteor Society of any type of fireball activity from Mexico. The United Kingdom's been a hotspot here since the first of the year. France, Canada, Romania, all parts of Europe, and pretty much across the board in the United States, from Washington and Oregon all the way over to parts of Pennsylvania and New York. So very active right now. A lot of meteors entering the atmosphere. Was this one? I don't know. Here's a closer look at a photograph from this area, and this thing is just sitting here smoldering. It's 8 meters wide, 8 meters deep. So that's approximately 24 to 25 feet wide, 24 to 25 feet deep. That's the equivalency of a 2.5-story home. 1 story on a home is 10 foot. 2-story home, 20 foot. 50-story building, 500 feet. 5-story building, 50 feet. That's just how it works. So if this is 24 feet deep, this is the equivalency of a 2.5-story home. So that's pretty good size. I think the locals in San Rafael and Mexico City would have heard and felt an impact crater from a meteor. So I don't think that's what we're dealing with here, but I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's interesting. Here's some people in a video that's in this link below in the description box. Feel free to come check it out. You see people looking down in here. The person operating this video camera, it does come up at the end and looks down in the hole. But you can tell people are very puzzled. And right here you can see a slant. See how the ground slants up as if something maybe did impact? But the only thing is you don't see all 360 degrees. You would see this ground extremely disturbed if it were a meteor impact. There would be lines coming out in all directions here. That pole probably would not be standing there, but then again, you know, all these are unique depending on the terrain, the soil, you know. There's a lot of variables involved, so who am I to say that this was not an impact crater? Right now, the story is officials have no explanation for this weird phenomenon. Links below in the description box. Come check out the video. It's rather interesting, to say the least. And we have had a lot of meteors lately entering the atmosphere. Very spectacular ones. Was this one here? I really don't think it was, but you never know. Could be. Thanks for watching, and as always, be safe out there, guys.